Hey everybody, it's Coolcat Studios here, and today we are going to be playing Dicey Dungeons. So, the gist of this game is that you're a contestant on a game show, and you've been turned into a dice, and you have to fight for your life. That's basically it. So, right now we have the warrior, but we'll unlock characters over time. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start. First, our host remarks us. Yep. Dicey Dungeons. So, right here we have our enemies. That one is guarding a chest, so I kind of want to go for it. I'll explain as we go along, but please note that that I may be going pretty fast. So, first, as you can see, I have 24 HP, and our enemy has 12 HP. What we have is a sword and a combat roll. And what he has is a ray gun, which does 3 damage. So right now, what I'm going to do, I rolled a 4 and a 2. So, I'm going to use my combat roll, which allows me to reroll a dice 3 times per turn. And I'm going to reroll this too, because the more points I have on a dice, the more damage I do. And I got a 5, which is pretty interesting. So now our 4 is the lowest of our 2 dice, so I'm going to try and see if I can get a 6, which I did. So now I can put this dice into the sword and do 6 damage. Nice. It's pretty simple. So now he's at half HP, and it's his turn. What he does, he has a ray gun, which does 3 damage, but you have to have at least 3 dice points, I guess, to use it. So he did 3 damage. So I'm just gonna reroll this dice, see if I can get a 6, which I didn't. Please. Oh man. Okay, so we got a 3, so we have to use our 4. And he's stuck at 2 HP. So he has 2 dice, which are higher than a 3, so he does 6 damage. Now we have our limit break at 15 HP, which allows us to do this the same action twice. I'm not gonna use it because he's at 2 HP, so I'm just gonna roll it. Yay, we win! There's a lot more to explain, but right now I'll just go. Okay, so we got the staff. So we need 8 total dice points. So like a 5 and a 3 or whatever in order to use it. And it does 6 damage and burns one of my opponents. Alright, we're going against the frog. He has 9 HP. I'm gonna try and use our staff, but as you can see, a 6 is the highest we can roll, so what are we going to do with this 8? Well, what we can do, we can put a 5 and another 5 in. So, now he's at 3 HP and he has a burn. So what a burn does, it burns one of his dice and it takes a certain amount, well, 2 damage in order to use it. Now he has a shield, which is basically temporary HP. It just kind of stays there. So instead of dealing 1 damage, now you have to do 2 damage. But luckily we rolled a 4, so let's use that. Yay, we leveled up. So our maximum health increased, and we gained a dice, which allows us to use more attacks. Alright, so now we have even more enemies. Like a wizard. 28 HP. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use my limit break, which basically allows me to use the same action twice, which is why it gives me fury. So, with our sword usually doing 5 damage, it's gonna be used twice, so it does 10 damage. I'm gonna see if I can use the staff too. I just need a 3. That's more than a 3. So yeah, we did 12. Now he's at 12 damage. And he's forced to take the 2 damage. Alright, so now you see that there's a +1 near his dice counter. So now he has 2 dice. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use the staff. And all I need is a 4. I think we can get that. 1. Well, he'll probably take the 2 damage. No, he won't. It's fine. But now we're inflicted with poison. poison works as you would expect. It gives us damage over time. So it's not like immediate damage, but it's also pretty bad. But luckily, all status effects are taken away at the end of the fight. So that's pretty good. Let's see what we get in this chest. Bump. That's gonna be pretty useful. Because what bump does is that it increases the amount a dice is by 1. And there's actually a hidden technique with bump. Yeah, so there's a hidden technique with bump. If you put a 6 in the bump, it'll give you a 6 of coins. So yay, free dice. And we can just use that. And so now he's at 14 HP. Alright, so he used Pirate Hook and he did us 5 damage. Yay, we can use Fury. Alright, so we're at 19. Alright, I'm gonna increase this by 1. And I'm gonna deal 6 damage. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can roll this to get like a 4 or something. Ooh, nice. Alright, so I'm gonna do 6 damage with this. And then I'm gonna Fury my staff, so I do 12 damage. Wait. Oh man, I just wasted it. He's gonna die anyway. Okay, so we gain 4 max HP, and we get to choose one of these. Honestly, I like the boomerang. It deals double the amount of damage to your enemy, but it deals the dice to yourself. Alright. Like the squid. Alright, so 6 damage. I'm gonna bump this, and I'm gonna put in 8 for the staff. Nice. Alright, so he just blinded one of my dice. And what it does is it just allows me to not be able to see the dice value, which is pretty bad. Honestly, because I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what it does. We could bump it up to see what it does. Okay, so it's not a 6, because if it was a 6, it would give me an extra 1. So we get that information. Let's just re-roll it and see what it is. Alright, see if we can get anything useful from this too. Alright, so I'm gonna use my guaranteed 6. I'm gonna put in 5 for the staff. Luckily, these, well, actually, yeah. I think I'm just gonna put it in. Yeah, see, it was enough. So, yeah. Nice. Okay, so let's go to the shop. Let's see what they have. Alright, they have, add blank shield. That's pretty good. We can get another boomerang. And we have a first aid kit. These are all pretty good. I'm gonna check my equipment. So, down here you can see our equipment. We have a bit of space. We don't have any space for the iron shield. But what I am gonna do, I think I'm gonna take the first aid kit. We may need that later. And I'm gonna replace it with the bum. So now we have a first aid kit. So, yeah. Okay, so that's guarding a chest and an apple. So I think I'm gonna go with that. 34 HP. Alright. Okay, I think I'm gonna put the 6 and the 2 in first. And I'm gonna try out our boomerang. So what the boomerang does, it does 2 times the amount, the dice value to the enemy, but it also does the dice value to ourselves. So if we put a 5 in, it does 10 to the enemy, but 5 to ourselves. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Wow, that's a lot of damage. We're at 12 HP. That's not good at all. We may need to use our first aid kit. Oh no. Okay, right now I'm just gonna use the staff. I'm gonna try and avoid as much damage as possible. and the music changed, which is not good. No. Wait. Okay, it's at HP. It's 8 HP. So, this is so risky. Wait. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do this. So it does double the damage. Nice. We barely survived. So now we can get healing. Oh no, this is not good at all. Crystal Sword, we do 3 times the amount of damage we put in. But it has a max of 5. And it's once per battle. It's not very good for the set we have now. Hopefully we can fight through it. I don't think so. Probably gonna trade this out for the staff though. Yeah, there we go. So we have, it's a max of 5, so we can just do 15 damage off the bat. And yeah, we can just hit Boomerang, and we win. And since we level up, all our HP is healed. We receive an extra dice, and now we're at 36 HP. Alright, so what's in here? Alright, we have Target Shield. That's actually very useful. We have a Snake Eye Charm. Not very interested in that. Nightstick. It's definitely usable. It's reusable, so that means if I put a dice in it, it won't just go away for the turn. I think I'm gonna get the Target Shield. Seems good. So I just go to my equipment, and I think I'm gonna swap this out for the first aid kit. Because the first aid kit, it takes 16 dice points, and it only heals 8 health. That doesn't seem very worth it, honestly. Okay, I could just exit now, but I think I'm gonna fight the Yeti. Because I want to be like max level for the boss. Because the boss is gonna be pretty hard. So we have a Target Shield. It has a max of 2. It's not very good. I don't really want to use it. Man, a bump would actually be pretty good right now. I don't want 36. Okay, we just started. Wow, that was very useless. Alright, sword. I feel like we can just take the 12 damage. That may be optimal. Then we can probably do a boomerang. So now he's at 4 HP. Nice. He froze us. So what Frozen does, it turns the highest dice we rolled into a 1. We originally started out with 2, 5, 2, 5, but now our highest number was a 5, so it turned that 5 into a 1. That's actually pretty useful for us. Well, we're not gonna need it because we can just do that. But yeah, we could have just added Target Shields on us since it's reusable. Okay, I'm gonna heal before I forget again, and we come to an anvil. Which allows us to upgrade one of our items. So as you can see at the top of our thing. So what we have is the normal version, and then it previews us what our upgraded version would be. So the Target Shield, it would turn from a max of 2 to a max of 3, and like the Boomerang, it would do like 2 times the dice to our enemy, but only 3 to ourselves, which is actually pretty good. And I'm gonna upgrade. So I won't be doing 12 damage to the enemy and like 6 to myself. Alright, this video is getting pretty long, so I think I'm just gonna end it here. I'll probably make a part 2, but if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe so I know that you do. And if you like more Dicey Dungeons content, especially comment down below so that I know. And yeah, so we'll see you guys in the next upload. See ya!